Now, a new website's been launched to help cancer patients and their carers. It allows them to share information as well as providing information on new treatments and medication.
Joining us now is Dr. Kevin Buckman, the co-founder of online support network Cancer.im. Thank you so much for being here. Just take us through, this website took 6 years to get up and running. How does it work?
Well, how it works is that we wanted to provide resources for cancer patients. If somebody suddenly has cancer announced, it's devastating because they go on the line and there's 600 million sites when they type in cancer and they're confused and they lack resources. We established the Robert Ryan Cancer Protocol, which allows patients to decrease morbidity and mortality by using the many different icons that we have here to be able to get resources, be proactive for their condition.
And so what's the number one thing that people need when they go online and they're looking for help?
Well, we actually find that there's 16 things they need based on all our research and my treating cancer patients for 30 years. And so each of these modules is very important as part of a whole package on how they deal and fight with their disease. They shouldn't be just a statistic, you're going to die in 2 years. If they're proactive, by increasing the quality of life, we can show that we can decrease morbidity in these patients and improve their quality of life at the same time.
Yeah, so how is that measured? How exactly does it save lives?
Well, there's been 19 studies that show that if people have a quality of life, that they have increased longevity and they do better. And so we utilize these different things based on our experiencing interview patients that have survived cancer. So do you have a sponsor, research your disease, learn about the options. So each one of these represents a whole entire module that the patients can go to for their source of information.
Did you have any concerns about the dangers of having a site like this with perhaps people trying to force different treatments that may not be the best way to go?
Well, we use authoritative content, and so we use published studies, like the 19 studies that we use to improve quality of life. And so we also have safeguards within the system
so
to help monitor and to edit it.
Because there could be concerns that people who are suffering with mental health issues as a result of their cancer treatment or diagnosis, this wouldn't be a substitute, would it, for speaking to a psychologist or seeking help?
Well, again, there's different components that give them the resources for whatever they do need. Find a sponsor, find out about their disease, find an oncologist or multiple specialists within their area of cancer problems. And so it provides them the tools of information. It also empowers them to better utilize their friends and family and teaches them ways to do that. And then with trained volunteers to help. And at the end, they're able to say, I can share my experience. I went through this. This is what I did. And that's very empowering for other cancer patients.
How beneficial has it been for carers?
Well, that is a big issue, because as a doctor who's taking care of 20,000 cancer patients, they're overwhelmed, they get attached, it's very difficult. And for them to have additional tools and everybody be proactive is a huge help.
And what is the vacuum that you've filled here with this this support network, which is what it is? You say there's so many sites and so many searches will prop up different things. What has been available for cancer patients? Nothing like this.
Nothing like this that I've seen, and by providing these new resources, it's a great way to make a difference for them.
And is this an Australian initiative?
It's being launched as we speak, right here, right now.
And so do you see that other countries will copy this kind of system?
I think very much so, because we really need to decrease healthcare costs and increase quality of life at the same time.
And has it got any sort of aims on how many people you want to reach at a certain time and sort of milestones that you want to get to?
We certainly do. We definitely have the tools to make it international. We already are involved internationally. And so just as many people as we can help with the resources available as quickly as we can.
Dr. Kevin Buckman, thanks very much for your time.
It's my pleasure.